Okay guys, so I'm just going to jump right into this video. And right now I am holding the Kinkalong hair, and this is the braiding hair pretty much that you use for individuals or syndicaleads or any other type of styles that you would like to do. Now I'm just going to cut this in half, and this is the package here. This is the jumbo braid, and this is the African collection from the Sensational, I think this is, and it's in color 4. So this is the Nubian twist hair, the super kinky bulk, and this is what I'm going to be wrapping the hair around for her uh, fox locks, pretty much. She got the wrong hair. I didn't want this one. I wanted the Nubian twist one, the actual soft Nubian twist, but she didn't get it. So here is my client, and I am just going to be pretty much just parting through her hair. She wanted hers pretty small size. It literally took me all day to do these. So if you have the patience to sit for at least 9 hours, I will let you know that it takes a long time. So I am just parting through her hair, and I am going to be starting my braid. So here I'm going to be applying my individual braid. I'm not going to be applying it real tight to the root as if I was doing an actual individual, because I'm going to be taking the hair, the Nubian twist hair, and I'm going to wrap it around, and that's going to give me that tight look that I'm looking for. This style is supposed to be painless, but it can't be painless. You're doing two different type of work. So you're braiding it and you are wrapping it around. So here I'm just going to take my crochet and take the hair, and I'm going to slide it through. So now you see how loose my braid is, that I can actually slide the hair through with no problem, and it's not hurting her. So now I'm just going to take my single strand of the Nubian twist hair, and I'm just going to start wrapping that around. I'm going to wrap it around, not too tight, because you don't want to cause her to have any pain or any headaches or any bumps in the back of her head. So I'm just going to be wrapping that around until I get all the way down into the end of the hair. So she didn't want it to look neat at all. She didn't want it to look neat. She wanted to have that natural, fuzzy, make it curl on its own look. So I just kept wrapping the hair around, until I got all the way down to the bottom. I didn't finish the braid all the way to the end. I just did not even half of the braid. I just pretty much did the beginning top of the braid, because I wanted the fox locks to be flexible, and if I was to braid it all the way down to the end of the braiding hair, it would be a stiff braid and she won't be able to do anything with it. So here you can see that I'm almost running out of the Nubian twist hair. I am just going to take some of that braiding hair, and I'm going to continue to wrap it around and wrap it around until I get to the end of the hair. So for this one, I'm just going to continue to wrap it around and wrap it around. I didn't use the crochet hook for this part, and I will show you in a minute. You can do it two different ways. If you do it with the crochet hook, or if you do it with just wrapping the hair around the beginning part of the braid. So here I'm going to show you. See how you can't really see it, but I was trying to show you the ends of the hair, where I pretty much just tied it in a knot. My battery was pretty much dying, so I really didn't have that much time to show you. I just wanted to show you how I installed it. But here I'm just going back in with the braiding hair and braiding it, and I'm gonna show you where I stop at pretty much. I told you I didn't braid it all the way down to the end because I wanted it to be flexible. And if I would have braided it all the way to the end, it wouldn't have been flexible. So I stopped pretty much right there. That's pretty much still the beginning of the braid, because she got it to pretty much her butt length. So now I'm not using the crochet hook. So I just applied the hair and I just wrapped it around until I got to the end of the braiding hair. So if you do want it to be neat and in sync, I will suggest that you take your time and do it. But because she didn't want hers in sync or natural looking or you know, pretty much really neat looking, I pretty much just went ahead and not say rushed through it, but I just wrapped it around really quick because it came out better that way. Like I didn't really have to curl it or play with it really for it to form as a natural curl. It pretty much did it by itself. See how it doesn't look so natural? And at the end, I'm just going to continue to take the excess hair from the braiding hair and I'm just going to continue to wrap it around and wrap it around until I get to the end, and then I'll just tie it into a knot. And this is right here where I'm tying it into a knot. You can either tie it in a knot, whichever one is easier for you. So tying it in a knot was okay. It slowed me down just a little bit, but I still got it into tying it into a knot, and then I just took a lighter and just sealed it just a little bit. I didn't burn it, I just sealed it. So this is pretty much what it looks like at the end. I didn't she wanted her hair to be curled at the end. I told you that my battery died, so this is pretty much the end of the hair. I didn't curl it. You'll see when I curl it, this is just what it looked like before I curled it. And now it's in the perm rods. I'm going to dip it in the hot water, and when I take it out, I will show you what it looks like. And this is what it looks like after I took the perm rods out from the hot water. So thank you guys for watching. I know this was quick, and I'll see you on my next one. Thank you.